So a PRA is the only way to avoid the middle class trap. But what exactly is a PRA? Well, that's the acronym that we use, and it stands for the private reserve account. So when paying for college, which is a major purchase, a major capital purchase, and before I go into PRA, let me give you a little context on what a major capital purchase is. That is anything that you can't just pay for outright with your monthly cash flow. So if you got to save for it or if you have to borrow for it, it's considered a major capital purchase. College is definitely a major capital purchase. But what happens is when it comes to making major capital purchases like college, parents unknowingly, unnecessarily enroll themselves into the middle class trap. And I've been talking a lot about the middle class trap over the last maybe several weeks in a few different videos. So a PRA, a private reserve account, is a type of account that you would typically use to you would save, you would contribute money to. It grows as an asset, and then it gives you the ability to leverage or collateralize that asset. Very similarly to what people may do when it comes to real estate, right? So if you're saving, you're contributing in this particular account, and it can be a variety of different type of accounts, and there's some specifics that you want to look for, but it can be a lot of different type of accounts. But the idea is that you're using it for major capital purchases. So as you're contributing to this account, it is growing with your contribution, with the interest rate, maybe an ideal growth rate, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 10%. And then you collateralize that account and use it to pay for college without having to, this is the key here, without having to liquidate that account. So the asset continues to appreciate, it continues to grow, but you collateralize it at a lower rate, right, than you're projected to get on your growth. So if you can do that and maintain somewhat of a spread, or at least keep the asset appreciating while you're paying for your major capital purchases, such as college, you are inevitably going to avoid the middle class trap. But a PRA stands for a private reserve account. And for those of you that want more information on the type of accounts that you can use as a private reserve, or you want to understand the private reserve strategy more, you can always DM me, reach out, and I'll give you some information, shoot you some emails with things that you can read or learn about. But the idea is that you are paying for college in the most cost-effective, the most efficient way. What you don't know can definitely cost you.